Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host. Good morning, and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Nicole Gauthier. She's with the University of Kentucky as Extension Plant Pathologist there. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning.
Now, Nicole, with the holiday season, people are thinking about Christmas trees, but there are some other live Christmas decorations or things that we can use for Christmas.
Yeah, right. So as we kind of, if times are changing and families are changing, those of us who are a little more conscious of the environment, we tend to maybe go towards living holly or living trees, bringing them indoors, utilizing them as Christmas decor, and then intention of putting them out in the landscape in the springtime.
Absolutely. And a lot of times people might be thinking about this, but they might not know exactly what to purchase or what to look for in a holly.
Okay, well, as a plant pathologist, I'm always looking at plant disease, the danger of what you can be bringing in, not just into your home, but most importantly into your landscape later. So coming in and buying a plant, looking for something that's healthy, a reputable garden center, not going to the sale aisle or the clearance, and anything that's going to go into the landscape really has to be clean coming in. We call that exclusion. Make sure we exclude any pathogens or pests.
So what do we look for? Do we look on the leaves or the stems or the roots or all? Where do we look?
In particular with holly, root diseases are our biggest issue.
Okay.
So in terms of leaves, a lot of times we'll see them kind of coming out of the nurseries at this time of year, pretty clean and healthy looking. Holly are pretty resilient in that regard. But the root system is the one. We have a couple of different root diseases that can be pretty severe, and bringing a root disease into the landscape after the Christmas season is much more risky.
Okay. And so when we pull, would you recommend them just pulling it out of the pot and taking a look at the roots?
Absolutely, absolutely. So there's nothing wrong with purchasing any nursery material ever and to take that plant right out of the pot and take a look at that root system. Okay. So you'll have quite a few roots in that pot. So you can really kind of turn that plant upside down and slide the pot right off. Take a look at those roots.
And what are we looking for? Do we want white roots, a lot of roots?
Usually you're looking for white roots. So don't worry as much about having a lot of roots or them circling. You can always tease those apart, or sometimes it's not necessary. But a nice white roots or whatever is normal. So some plants have darker roots, like maybe red roots or purplish roots, but you want healthy roots. You want to look for nice feeder roots. Those are going to be white.
Okay, and so if we turn the pot upside down, we open it up, and there might be like slimy, dark roots, then we should put that plant back?
Absolutely, absolutely. So two things we're looking for. We're looking for black dry roots. That might be a phylloviopsis or a black root rot disease. Okay. Another disease, Phytophthora root rot, that's a water mold pathogen. So that's when you would see the slimy or smelly. So either one of those situations, I would put it right back. Look at that area and determine, you know, if there's a problem with one plant, could it be that whole batch?
Okay, and that's just going to save you in the long run, because it might look healthy just by looking at it, but it really tells the tale when you look at those roots to see, you know, if it's going to last you a long time in your landscape.
Absolutely, and you don't want to transfer a plant pathogen into your landscape, because those pathogens then become residents of your soil, and you can have long-term problems, not just in that plant, but all surrounding plants.
Okay, now, do you have tips? Or can we mess it up once we get it in? I mean, just making sure that we give it enough water but not too much water, because we cause some of those issues ourselves while we have it in our home?
Well, plant pathogens have to be there. Okay. So they're going to come from somewhere. So if you do have a plant pathogen there, then sometimes good care could kind of mask it until it got into another situation. But for bringing it in indoors, just to make sure you've got enough water, not too much water, make sure that you're not putting a plastic sleeve around it. Make sure that you have a tray underneath and then you're dumping that tray. You may see some drying of the leaves because our homes have low humidity, so you may see some marginal leaf scorch that might be drying, and that's kind of normal. So a lot of times when we bring our plants in, we'll see some scorching.
Okay, but not to get alarmed by that.
Not to get alarmed. That's different than bringing a microorganism, a fungus or a bacterium in.
All right. good advice for people looking for plants to bring into their home, a nice family tradition that you get to set outside and hopefully it'll live on.
It's always fun to talk about years later.
I know, right? That's
Yes.
the Christmas tree or the Christmas holly from 2018. So
That's
Nicole,
right.
certainly appreciate the information. And if you have questions about living decorations, make sure to contact your local extension office. We'll be happy to help you walk through that and learn what to look for. Thanks for watching and have a great day. If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.